Hello and welcome back to Trevor's Quick Tech. Today I'm going to try and explain briefly to you guys what fragmentation is and what defragmentation is. So, let me start off by explaining the process of what happens to cause a fragment. Say you start off with 3 programs on your hard drive. Let's say this blue box here is our hard drive and these are the lines of code on your hard drive. This set of code here belongs to program 1, this set of code there belongs to program 2, and that set of code there belongs to program 3. Now let's say you decide that you didn't like program 2, it blew chunks, you don't want it, vamoosh, go, and you delete it. That leaves a blank space right there. The lines of code from program 1 and program 3 don't automatically go and fill up that space. That blank space will be left behind after you delete that program. And say you decide, oh, this other program we'll call program 4 you like much more. It doesn't necessarily start off down here when writing the code for program 4. It can start off first in that blank space, and once it runs out of room, it'll then go to the blank space after the last program, or wherever the next blank space is, and finish the program there. That is a fragment. So let me briefly define it. A fragment is when one part of code is in one area of the hard drive and the other part of the code is in another place of the hard drive. And this is bad because when your hard drive is working, it's not gonna be working efficiently. The mechanical arm will be going back and forth to find the proper lines of code to start up the application or just make sure that the application runs smoothly. Speed is decreased here. You lose some performance because of the fragment. Your hard drive has to work harder for everything to run well. So, this leads us to defragmentation. What is defragmentation mean? Defragmentation is reading everything on your hard drive, then regrouping the lines of code so all the code for one program or one file is in one place, which would look like this per se, where it read all the files, found out, oh, program 4 is fragmented, and it grabs those lines of code, regroup them, and rearrange it so all the lines of code belong to each set of code belongs to its designated program. All the lines of code for program 1 is here in one nice group, all lines of code for program 4 is now here in a nice group, and the same for program 3. So I hope that this brief explanation of what fragmentation is, why it's bad, and what defragmentation is kind of helped you guys here. If you know of anyone that could benefit from watching this video, please go ahead and share it and get subscribed, or what I said in my last video, get subscribed. Comment down below for any suggestion, any additional information to give people. So leave a like if you liked it, dislike it, go ahead, dislike, show your disgust in this video. And join me again next Friday for another marvelous video.